right. But first, here are your weekend movie reviews from the Film Yap. Take a look. It's that time. We love hanging out with our friend Christopher Lloyd from the Film Yap. He's always letting us know what movies we all can watch, maybe the ones we don't want to put on our list. Hi, Chris.
Hey, how you guys doing this
morning? We're
morning?
doing great. Good to see you.
Excellent as always to see you.
Yes. So, okay, this is a good time of year to just get cozy, watch a movie. What have you got for us?
Probably the big movie of the week is Wonka, and this is the new version of the Willy Wonka story. Of course, we had Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory back in 1970, whatever. Then there was the Johnny Depp remake about 18 years ago, which I did not like.
Oh,
I admit I went into this one with some trepidation because I love the first movie. It's like a perfect movie. And this is like a prequel, like looking at his origins as a young man with Timothy Chalamet, an actor I will admit has not impressed me to the point of other people. So I was prepared to go, and I had all the skepticism, big scowl on my face, but what can I say? It turned into a smile everlasting.
Really?
Terrific film filled with magic and music. This is a musical, and yes, Timothy Chalamet does sing and does have a pretty decent voice.
Wow.
And to look at him coming to London as a young man, having perfected his recipes and trying to break into the chocolate business, but of course there's some evil, the chocolate cartel, Slugworth, you may remember him from the first movie. He's in this. He also teams up with a younger person. This is directed by the same gentleman who made Paddington, if you like those movies, which I really do. So I admit, I went into this one not quite ready to love it, but not quite love it, but definitely, and a great family film. My boys loved it.
Cool.
So
that's how you know it's good. If you go in like feeling a little skeptical, and then you're like, "Gosh, it was good."
And the kids liked it too.
Yeah, I know.
Positive review. Talk to us about Ferrari.
So this is a little bit early because this one is actually coming out next Wednesday, but I'm so excited to get to it. I think there's some early showings Tuesday night because this stars Mishawaka's own Adam Driver as the namesake Enzo Ferrari, and this is actually sort of towards the middle-ish end of his career. 1957, he's having all sorts of financial problems with the company, having all sorts of marital relations with his wife Penelope Cruz. Unbeknownst to her, he actually has another mistress on the side, and they have a son together. And his wife, his son, grown son with Penelope Cruz, died the previous year. So all things going on, and he's getting raised the biggest raise against all of his competitors, and it looks like the company is just going to crumble. So it's like that classic moment of crisis in his life. This is directed by Michael Mann. You probably know him. Very stylish films. Of course, if you love racing action, there's plenty of it, but it's really more of a human story. And I do recommend this one. Again, not going to be on my top 10 list, but definitely a film worth seeing.
Great cast.
Good to know.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So the next one we had Anatomy of a Fall. What's this one about?
We talked about this one some months ago when it played at Heartland. This is one of the foreign films that's really getting a lot of Oscar buzz. It's a French film, and it's about a woman and her son, and the man of the house, her husband, his father has just died in a fall from their house, and under mysterious circumstances, and so it's like the investigation into what's happening, and it eventually becomes a trial towards the second half of the movie. The son found the father, but he is actually visually impaired. The kid had an accident, so he can't quite see perfectly, so that brings more murkiness into the legal situation. Really beloved by a lot of critics. I recommend it, but I'm not as wild about this one as most other critics. It's just a sort of a standard courtroom drama type of thing to me, so if you like that.
I always appreciate your honesty.
I know, your honesty really helps me navigate what to watch.
Some would say meanness, but...
No, it's good.
No.
What's cool on streaming?
Probably the big one this week is on Netflix, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Maybe remember a stop-motion animation movie from 2000 about some chickens. It was basically, if you remember the classic movie The Great Escape about soldiers, it was basically that story. So this is now the sequel. It's some years later. They have their own safe little community. They have a daughter, Molly, who's grown into a rambunctious teenager. But Mrs. Tweedy, if you remember her from the first movie, is back with more plans to turn chicken into, it was pies in the first movie, now it's nuggets, so you get that one here.
Dawn of the Nugget.
Dawn of the Nugget.
And so they have this great big factory where they've got all the chickens ensconced, so that now instead of a breakout, it's a break-in. Not as good as the first one, but a good family film, terrific stop animation, motion animation, if you like that sort of thing. Definitely check that one out. That's from the Wallace and Gromit crew, the Aardman Animations.
I understand, Chris, you've got a cool promo related to
we've got a cool movie coming out on disc. It's out this week. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. That's the latest one, latest animated one, which I quite enjoyed, and my boys did too. So, of course, to celebrate, we're giving away some cool stuff here from the Film Yap.
Of course.
I gotcha.
You're the man with the long longer
I can't
arms.
see as well with this on, but
We're giving away some of the discs, of course, on 4K you can get, and a grand prize winner will win this cool backpack, which comes with, among other things, some plush toys.
Come on.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
And some genuine Mutant Turtle masks, which some people are modeling for us,
Yes,
right?
Raphael and your Leonardo there.
And some other cool goodies in there. So
Fun stuff.
if you enjoy that sort of thing, if you want to have a nice little backpack with some funsies, maybe something for under the tree.
Yeah, there you go.
that's perfect.
Sign up, filmyap.substack.com, hit that subscribe button. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank
We always
you,
appreciate
Chris.
you being here.
We
man.
love your
Wonderful to be
reviews.
here.
Great promo as well. We got all the information right there. Thank you so much.
Cowabunga. There's more Indy Now coming up right after this, friends. Stick around.
Cowabunga.